Welcome back. Okay. Wow, that's really loud. So, essential exercise series number 2. Okay, we're talking about planning your path up the mountain. So far, we've already gone through picking your mountain. We've kind of reverse engineered some stepping stones, some micro goals on your way up to kind of keep you encouraged, keep you charging up that hill. This time, we're going to talk about something that's a little bit less fun. What happens if things go wrong, okay? Things are gonna happen. You're gonna get sick. Family members are gonna get sick. I've got 2 kids, so when one of them comes down with something, I know it's coming around. Life gets in the way. Things happen. What we can't let happen, if those are guaranteed, is for that to throw you off your game. Now, that doesn't mean that no matter what happens, I'm going to the gym 4 times a week. But what it does mean is we just need to kind of put some feelers out there and go, if things go wrong, what am I gonna do? So that when we get thrown the curveball, we get to stay calm, all right? And this is gonna happen in 3 ways. There's easy, there's medium, and there's hard. Easy is what happens if your diet goes wrong for a day or 2 or a week? Those kind of small things. Number 2, what happens if the plan is not working out the way that we want? Okay. And then number 3 is what happens if you get halfway up the mountain and realize you don't want to climb? Okay. These are all very easy to deal with, but we need to distance them from the emotion that might go into it and the notion that your self-worth is locked up in whether or not you achieve your fitness goal. Okay, so number 1, the easy one. What happens if a couple of days, maybe even an afternoon goes real bad? You have a friend that throws a birthday party, you go out, you have way too much cake, you wake up the next morning feeling like poo. These things are really easy to deal with. They're the most likely hurdles that are gonna come in the way, all right? Think of them as little boulders as you're climbing up the mountain. We're just gonna go over them. And it's perfectly fine to take a look at that boulder and go, I really wish that boulder wasn't here. But we're gonna climb over it anyway. So if you go to a holiday party and it's too many drinks and too many sweets, okay, you've done it. You've eaten what you shouldn't have eaten. You've consumed what you shouldn't have consumed. But that doesn't mean you have to throw that week or this plan out the window. We're just gonna hop back on track. Shake it off. You enjoyed the moment. Move forward. Okay? Do not let yourself get distracted by little annoyances, okay? Little annoyances are guaranteed. Think of them as things that are going to make you stronger. You're going to overcome this and move forward, okay? That one's easy. Thing number 2, if little annoyances are tiny boulders, what happens if we get a pretty big boulder, like a path-blocking boulder on the way up the mountain? Well, these are not that difficult to get around, but what we have to do is just plan. What's going to happen if there's a boulder completely blocking my path? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the section that you just spent some time writing in your LP about those micro goals, okay? And what happens if we're not hitting them? Okay? If the goals that are supposed to take 2 to 3 weeks when you hit them are taking 2 and 3 months, what that tells us is your micro goals actually aren't micro goals, okay? So we need to set smaller paths along the way. It also may be that like injury comes up. That's something that's really common in fitness, and we're not going to continue to kind of smack our head against the wall when we're dealing with a lot of pain. Not necessarily soreness, but like true pain. So we're gonna have to consult with a physician, maybe a chiropractor, a soft tissue person, and get a feel for like, is what I'm doing, my current path, something that's putting my body outside of a healthy range? Because that's what's the most important. This fitness track is about getting you a healthier lifestyle, okay? It's not about making you an elite level athlete. We're just gonna try and be the best you that you can be in the realm of fitness, knowing that your worth as a person can in no way be improved whether or not you can do 200 push-ups. You're just you doing 200 push-ups, okay? So we're going to take that writing that we did and just kind of go, all right, let's say if this path isn't working, maybe we're going to try this road instead. Okay, maybe we're going to try this road. We're still climbing the same mountain, and that's important, but maybe we're going to come at it from a different angle, all right? Give you an example. If you want to, bike ride across the country. So you start taking spin class and you realize that you kind of hate that spin class. Maybe we'll hop in to a group that's riding road bikes, okay? Same basic idea, different attack method, all right? That's still relatively easy to deal with. Now the question becomes, what happens if I get halfway up this mountain and I just go, I don't want to climb this mountain? First, you need to know it's okay, all right? You need to know that deciding, I don't want to play tennis, I don't want to weightlift, is fine. The goal here is to find something that you enjoy, that brings life into you. You should want to go. It's not to say that it's not going to be hard, but it should provide you with some amount of joy. So if you are miserable from the moment you get to the gym to the moment you get out, maybe we need to pick a different mountain. And that's when we're going to go back into the first section and we're going to start this whole process again. And we're wiser from learning, I don't want to do that. That's happened to me half a dozen times in my fitness career where I'm starting to pursue something just like, I just hate this, okay? That's how I came to find American Ninja Warrior. I love going to the gym, okay? I may not be the best, but I love trying to push myself there, okay? So that's what we've got. So take this video content, go back through the plan and be like, all right, if things go wrong, what am I going to do? If days go wrong, what am I going to do? If there are boulders in the path, what am I going to do? If I look at this mountain and decide I don't want to climb it, what am I going to do? Because 80s kids will know, all right? Knowing is half the battle. Have fun. Tune in for this video series number 3. We're going to talk about packing the bag to climb this hill. This one is really exciting. It's going to support a lot of this stuff, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. So, LP fam, enjoy the process of laying out a path. We'll see you next time.